everybody. Welcome back. This is another episode of Beyond Click and Cliff, where I give you life experiences and a little bit behind the scenes of Click and Cliff. This is not a. This is not a anything about to do with Lego, even though that I love Lego. This is something I'll try to give you guys a little bit different. And today we're going to talk about the fall and Halloween. You notice my lights are a little orange. I thought I'd give it a little Halloween vibe. Don't know if it's actually working because they to me look kind of like they're yellow. So I don't know. That's for you to decide. But anyway, now I don't know about you. Everybody's different. Everybody's got a different favorite holiday, different favorite time of year. Mine so happens to be fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. And Halloween. Halloween is always, ever since I was a little bitty, getting in outfits and costumes. I can almost recite to you almost every costume I was. I think when I was a little bitty, I was a ghost. I know I was a hobo. I had my mom put this cream over my face paint, made me look like I had a beard. Wore some holy jeans, and I just looked like a hobo. Basically, like how I look now. I'm joking, but always my favorite time of year. Always hanging out with my family, going trick or treating, going to the people we knew. She didn't take me to strangers because we all know there's danger out there. People being stupid and putting poison and razor blades in candy. So we always went to the people we knew and trusted, family, friends, people that went to our church. People we knew that wasn't going to do that to kids. So that was fun when I was a kid, and I still like it today. I try to put decorations out in the front of the house. We sit there and hand out candy. Every so often I may dress up on Halloween night and try to scare the kiddos that come to our front porch. But nothing less, I enjoy it. And I don't believe in the bad side of Halloween. And when I'm speaking about bad side of Halloween is, the religion part of it. People think it's a pagan holiday, whatever. That's not what I celebrate at all. I don't celebrate in that kind of sense. I celebrate it as a family thing to do together. Hanging out with family, going out and getting candy with your kiddos. If you're a kid, going out and getting candy with your parents, knocking on people's doors, saying trick or treat, getting all dressed up, and just having some fun. That's what it's all about, to me. Now, I know there's some of you out there that's probably thinking, this guy's a bad guy that believes in the wrong things. That's not necessarily true. I think you could take whatever you do and make it what you want. Now, me personally, like I said, I enjoy the get up, seeing these kids come up to the door and seeing what their imagination, what they came up with to be for that year for Halloween and stuff like that. That's what makes it fun for me. When I was a kid, I knew two things. One year wasn't so fun, and I think kind of ruined it for me for a little bit. I wanted to we were going to a Halloween party per se, where they had a haunted house going, and it was just a big old get together, right? Just a big old get together. And I went to a store and my parents rented me a gorilla outfit. And I'll tell you what, back then the weather wasn't like it is now. It was not 100 degrees in October. It was pretty chilly. And we So I got dressed up as a gorilla, went to the party. And of course, I had a little part in the haunted house. I got to lay in the coffin. They had an old coffin there. I laid in the coffin and I was dressed up as like a dead person. And I rose from the grave and tried to scare people, but it didn't happen. It didn't really happen because I wasn't that scary back then. I was kind of cute. Anyway, back at the ranch. So that was fun. That was a fun time. But the gorilla thing. Now, I was just hitting a teenager. I think I was 12, 13. And in my mind, everybody was dressing up, right? All of my friends were dressing up. And my parents, well, my mom, rented this suit. It was like, I don't know, a few dollars. I don't know how much it was back then. But renting a costume may cost a little bit more, especially that kind of costume. And we pulled up, and I was the only one dressed up. And I got, Mom, I'm not wanting to be the only one dressed up. And my mom got a little mad at me. Yeah, we rented that costume. You're gonna wear that. I said, I ain't getting out of the car. I'll stay here the whole time. You watch and see. And my dad kind of took my side. He was, "No, Linda, don't make him go out there by himself dressed up. Nobody else is." My mom got mad. So she made a deal. If I go out there and just show everybody one time, then I can go take it off. And that's exactly what I did. I went and showed everybody what I dressed up as. And I was able to take it off. I went to that party. So that was that one little story. And then later on the years, I think Halloween, when I was in high school, I just I didn't like go out and trick or treat anymore. You get grown up, you start wanting to go hang out with your friends, and well, me and these friends decided we will try this ghost hunting kind of deal. So we knew of an old abandoned house, it was by the cemetery. It was an old cemetery. I think there were Civil War graves in there. So we figured, hey, this could be a good place. We didn't have no equipment or nothing. We had our own ears, and cell phones I don't think was a thing yet. So we, I think one did bring a little voice recorder. We tried to do what they call I forgot it was EMFs or whatever. I don't know, EMPs or whatever. Where you see, you can hit it and see if you can get something that you don't hear into the recorder. We tried that and freaked ourselves out that night. I don't think we did it very long. We were going to go out there all night and do it, but we decided, no, we're not going to do that at all. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. But yeah, bright light. I gotta fix my light. There you go. That's a lot better, I think. Anyway, we did that. I don't think we were out there the whole night. I think we actually stopped at, I want to say midnight because we didn't make it that far. We freaked ourselves out and we wanted to go home. So that's what we did. We went home. Then I think still in high school, I figured I'll stay home this year. And I dress up and I try to scare, sit on the outside by the light, and when kids came up, jump up and scare them. I had myself dressed in a coat and straw hanging on my hands, all over my, I had a bag over my face, trying to sit still, make them think I was a scarecrow or a stuffed thing there. I got some kids. That was fun. That was a fun time. But then you get older and got married and working, and it just turned out where I didn't celebrate as much. We did go, there were some haunted houses we did go through that was put on by companies, so it was pretty good. But as far as dressing up, trick-or-treating and stuff, I never did. When I got married, and me and the wife, we would go out on Halloween, just kind of go to the haunted houses and stuff. But after you go to the same ones over a year, they didn't change much. See, that got old. So we decided we'll just sit home and hand out candy, and we would watch scary movies. So we put in, Friday the 13th was always good. We always loved watching that in Halloween's. We'd watch that on Halloween, and we'd sit there and just watch them movies all day and night until we got tired and went to bed. Then we had our daughter, and then all the fun happens again. We dress her up, take her trick or treating, trying to enjoy like I did when I was a kid. Until she got old enough, and now we're sitting home just handing out candy again and watching the movies. But the atmosphere of it all, I loved. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the fall colors. I just loved the temperature. I loved just the look of fall. Leaves falling to the ground, turning into winter. Temperatures getting cooler. You feel you want to stay in and be cuddled with your family more often and stuff like that. That's what I like. That's the part of it I liked it all. I can sit there and watch movies with my family. I didn't have to the hustle bustle of making sure the yard's mowed, doing the summer chores, vacationing, sweating to death. We could be comfortable. We can kind of relax a little bit. Start putting up Christmas lights or whatever you may do. Put out decorations for Halloween. Rake the leaves. Something. I just love the atmosphere. I do love. We have a place here called Pumpkin Hollow that's in this area, where it's kind of like a maze. I used to work at a corn maze up in Verona, Missouri. They haunted the maze, and that was fun. The atmosphere of that was so much fun. I enjoyed that time I spent out there working security for that. I'd walk the maze and kick people out when they're doing the bad things, tearing up the maze or doing whatever. But the atmosphere was just so awesome. It was just fun. When you hear the chainsaw popping up and you hear people scream and laughing. Best part of it right there. And yeah, it was fun. I can't complain about none of it. But again, we moved and we have a pumpkin hauler. It's the same kind of thing. They have a little maze. They got haunted houses, haunted barn, stuff, hayride and stuff like that. Which is fun. It is totally fun. Atmosphere. So I enjoyed that stuff when I was growing up and in my adult life. Now my age, everybody that knows me and my channel and me, I have problems, so I don't get able to go out and do that anymore, and that bothers me a little bit. But I can still have fun with it. I can still do the movie thing. I can still sit on my front porch on Halloween and watch all these kids walk by and hand them out candy. I enjoy it. I just enjoy the Halloween in the fall months. October is my favorite month of the year. It's not because I'm a freak and I like that kind of stuff. I just like the atmosphere. Fun. I like a little bit more than Christmas. Thanksgiving is okay for one day. You overfill yourself and you're done. October is just total fun and stuff like that. So, yeah. Put me down in the comments what's your favorite holiday. Put them down in the comments down below. Let me know. I don't know if we agree on the same thing, but it'd be kind of cool to find out. So yeah, now my Halloween experience ain't as fun as when I was a kid, but sometimes you gotta grow up too. And that could be it. You've got to grow up. Guys, I think this is going to be it of today's podcast of Halloween time. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I was able to bring some kind of enjoyment to your life today. Always put me your experiences down below if you have the same kind of experiences I do or feelings I do. It's all good. But guys, you be safe. You take care of one another. Pay it forward. Be nice. Always treat people how you want to be treated. This world's getting bad, and we gotta stick together, and we gotta live in it. So, guys, until next one, thank you.